after I finished filming the cushion and I put it in the sofa and everything, I thought, wouldn't it be nice to do some tassels? So I have made some tassels and I am now attaching them. So this is how I made the tassels. So what you need for making the tassels: a DVD case, a hook, a small hook. I'm using my fabric scissors because they're handy to cut off the whole lot in one go. You can also use your small scissors and of course your DK yarn. Obviously you can make tassels with any kind of t-shirt yarn, acrylic yarn, wool, whatever you want, whichever thickness. You just need to do more wind arounds to make it thicker. This is parchment because obviously I am using this for my cushion, so this is the colour that I needed. It's Stylecraft Special DK. So taking your DVD case, I am going to start rolling it round, and I always leave like about 1 centimetre or 2 at the end there, and you start rolling it round. Now I do not count the revolutions I am doing. You should. If you are just making the one, it doesn't really matter, but if you are making more than one, obviously you're going to have to use the same amount of revolutions, and I am just guessing it. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on going, and when I think I have about the same amount as my other tassels there, I'm going to stop. That should be fine. Nobody's going to count them. Okay, so then you cut again with about 2 centimeters to spare. You cut it there. Okay, then you cut a length of about 30 centimeters, and you are going to go around the top of your tassel there. So you're going to attach it there and go for a try to go on top of the DVD case if you can manage to do that, and then you need to do a really tight knot. Sometimes it doesn't work very well because I've done it really tightly, so let's just see if we can release some of that pressure there and take it off the case carefully. Yeah, there we go. So now you've got it off the case, tie it really tightly, and another knot so that it is tied really well. Okay, those two ends will just disappear into the tassel itself. So hold it nicely like this. Is there one sticking out there? Yeah, okay, like this. So all your strands are going down nicely. Okay, now you are going to take a little bit of wool from the ball again, and you are going to lay the end on this side here. Then you are going to put your finger on there. That's what I do anyway, and I start rolling like this. So I've got my end laying across there. I've got a loop here around my finger, and I'm now going to start rolling. Now don't roll too loosely, you've got to roll it really tightly. Okay, so keep this one to there and start rolling it really tightly. Okay, so I've got that one there. Make sure that your end stays and it doesn't roll into your... Right, there we go. So that's good. It's not going to come undone now, so I can release the pressure a little bit. Okay, yeah, keep rolling. Even though this bit keeps, if you make it a little bit shorter, it won't go into where you're working. So I've rolled quite a bit here. That's quite a sturdy bit. Now I'm going to cut off that bit coming from the ball, and I am going to look for that loop that we had earlier. You put this through the loop like so, and now we are going to pull the top one, the one that was hanging out. And can you see what's happening? Can you see it? look, it's pulling the end under where we've rolled our wool around. Okay, so that now has disappeared. This end will just disappear into our tassel, and the end that we are pulling here, what I tend to do is I take a crochet hook and I go under the little strand that we tied round, and I bring that under there, and then I go under all these strands here. I come out somehow and I put this one round and I pull it through into the tassel. There we go. So that made that end disappear as well. Now we are going to bring this bit into our hand like so, and this is the bit I really like, cutting open all the loops. And I just tend to try and find them by just going into my tassel and just finding them. Then I pull it further into my hand like that, and I cut off, careful here, I cut off sort of flush with my hand, making them all just about the same length, shaping them nicely like so, and ta-da, we have a tassel. So together with my other 4 tassels, I am now going to attach them to my cushion. So you've made your tassels and now we are going to attach them. So get a length of yarn, I would say about at least a meter. Do it in 2, okay, so you have about 50 centimeters length. Then you are going to find, with your small crochet hook, you're going to go into your top of your tassel, pull this bit through and tie it in the middle, or about in the middle, like so. Give it a good knot and another one. Okay, then what I have done, I've just used this hole here. I've just put one side in, so 2 of those strands, put them in like so. Now again 2 knots. There we go. Put your 4 strands together with your crochet hook, go under the middle of your tassel in there, keep some tension on that, on those strands so you can pull them through easily. Pull this back a bit, there we go. I've now pulled them through, they're hanging out of my tassel, and I am going to cut them off at about the same length. There we go. And that has attached our tassel. So I'm going to do my other corner here because I've already done about 3. So now let's do the last one, and I'll take you back to the sofa to show you what it looks like. I'll see you in a moment. So here we are in my sitting room, and here is my daisy in the corner square with the tassels. Yay! I'm quite liking the look with the tassels, and I hope that you like them too. I hope you enjoyed making these. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!